Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another jammed up episode. I am your host, Cooper Knuckles, and today we're going to be talking about Foxborough. Hands down, Foxborough was a banger. At first, I thought when I tuned in and it was nothing but rain on the track, standing water, I thought this was going to be another disaster. Little was I wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong because this was the show that they debuted Power Rush, and I've been looking forward to this ever since they did the record-breaking show. I've been super excited to watch Camden Murphy rise in his brand new truck, and that I believe fits him the absolute most. It is the best fitting truck for Camden Murphy, so it was very exciting, and it felt very nice to tune in to another show and witness greatness. Even though it just rained a whole lot, racing was actually pretty decent. The first couple rounds, they were sliding a lot. But after a couple, I think it was semifinals, by then, the track was still slick, but it wasn't a sloppy mess. And I was very happy to witness Camden Murphy take away the racing win in Foxborough. It was amazing to watch him win his debut night in Power Rush. Camden Murphy winning racing felt right for the sake of Power Rush. You know, a race car, fastest truck in the world, and it won racing. It only made sense. There was a moment in the race, I posted it on my Instagram, where he kicked it into fourth gear and just caught up super fast. You could see it's like, whoa, I forgot this was the fastest truck in the world. This side of the track. Adam got it. I think Adam. Oh, shoot. I forgot. We got the fastest truck in the world going. So, yeah, Camden Murphy won racing. It was amazing, and I'm here for it. We also had Jim Kohler's other son debut. I am blanking on the name, so here it is. I'm sorry. He got the debut in the old Brutus truck. It was really nice to see Brutus back in action. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen Brutus at all in a Monster Jam event. Obviously, he was performing with it outside of Monster Jam. He had this really cool save that I was instantly impressed in and was excited to see if he decided to follow and join the Monster Jam world. And it was awesome that he gets to make it into the show. And with this being his debut year, going into next year's season, I wonder if he's going to catch himself a seat in one of the stadium shows or arenas. It would be better to see him in stadiums. So we will just see. We'll have to find out later in the year. But he had a really decent two-wheel skill trick. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm not sure what he was going for here, if I'm being honest. It was very, I was confused at first, but it was cool. It was a nice little, whoa! All right. Two-wheel skill, Tristan England won. Imagine that. He is a wizard. Tristan England is actually a wizard in disguise when he's behind that wheel, believe it or not. He never disappoints when it comes to two-wheel skills. So it was exciting to see him do that. Which then brings us to Freestyle, which Freestyle was, there was actually no bad Freestyle at all. All of them were great. They all burned it down. They got high air. Everyone damn near did a backflip. Cynthia, she had a pretty good Freestyle. She got her top spot after the backflip. So it was very entertaining to watch. She had a good Freestyle, and then she was holding the lead for quite a while. She was not letting that lead top position go. Then Adam Anderson came out, which the cool part about that is because during his two-wheel skill, he did a donut. Because, when it's muddy out, they're going to do donuts more than a two-wheel skill. And honestly, I'm here for it. Donuts are very rare nowadays. They are like a dying species. And with Adam doing a donut, it was pretty cool. From what KCG reported was they were going to do a motor swap, but they didn't have time, which, if I'm being honest, if it was the Paxton crew, we would have had that done. But Paxton was well known for doing motor swaps in a show. Now, I won't take much credit for it. I've done like 2 with Neil. Josh Dyke, crew chief of Tom Mintz. He did quite a bit. Literally, story time. Literally, it was in St. Louis. All my friends came out. First time getting them to a show. And I was like, yeah, look, this is the truck I work on. It's Max D. And they were like, oh, that's cool. And then Neil blew a motor. And I'm like, brother, I just invited all of you out to witness my truck. So it gave me some inspiration to get the motor swap going. I was already helping Ryan Anderson swap his motor. What was funny is that when I was helping Ryan Anderson change his motor, me and him were there. I think I was doing spark plugs or something. And then we heard something pop. And Ryan looked at me and said, oh, your motor just blew. I was like, don't say that. Why would you say that? Don't wish that bad luck on me. Lo and behold, Max D comes rolling by, and I don't remember if it was Dustin or who was the crew chief with me. They're like, motor. I'm like, why? Why would you do this? It was awful. So they said, screw it, and you're just going to do the freestyle until it blows. And it was holding together quite well. And with the smoke and the sound of the motor, and he knew it was going to go at any moment, so he gave it his all. He had the momentum to take the freestyle championship. I was like, oh, he's got this. Once he hits the backflip, he's going to go nuts. And once he hit the backflip, it looked like a shock overextended to where it twisted the ass end. I thought it was like a sway bar, or if it was just the shocks overextended. Something happened in the rear end with either the sway bar or the shocks. Very sad to see. It was such a light rollover and it killed the momentum of it. Obviously, he rolled over. So I was like, dang it. Adam was going to take the win if that didn't happen, which then brought out Camden's freestyle. He laid down a really good freestyle, but the only thing everyone was missing was a wow factor. The wow factors were like non-existent for the longest time. And when Camden was going, I'm like, listen, buddy, you have a good freestyle here. You have to have a wow moment. And you could probably tell the way he was jumping it, I would bet money he was hoping it was going to rebound to where it would put him in a save position, where he could get a save. And then that would be your wow moment. And if he did that, he would have won freestyle. But you know who did do that? Jamie Sullivan. Jamie Sullivan went out and did a pretty gnarly freestyle. For Sparkle Smash, I'm like, wow, we're burning it down. Did the backflip, doing golden, and I even said when I was recording my reaction, I'm like, she got to do something crazy here. If she does something crazy right here, then she takes it. Like, the truck rebounded the exact way I could tell Camden wanted it to. I'm not an expert. Camden, friend of the show, he told me this. I'm just kidding. Jamie's truck rebounded a certain way to where it allowed her to get into a perfect save for a wow moment, and she did it, and she was able to take the lead. But then you got Bryce Kinney, who came out and did a pretty good freestyle as well, and also had a wow moment by doing like a corkscrew on the 8-pack. Which I've never seen that done before. If it has been done before, I've never seen it. Bryce Kinney doing that, I thought that was going to take the lead or at least win the whole freestyle event, but it didn't. And that's what's causing a lot of clashing in the comment sections of some of these posts and whatnot. A lot of people do believe Bryce should have won. Am I going to say Jamie didn't deserve her win? No. She did a good freestyle. Bryce did a good freestyle. It was literally just on fan judging. And now I tell me what you want in the comments. I'm not a huge fan of fan judging for this reason. If we had expert judging, it would have definitely gone a different direction. I will say Bryce's wow moment was a little bit better than Jamie's. Nothing against Jamie at all. I will say that. But Bryce's, it was a cool technical move that he landed. It was a corkscrew. When's the last time we saw a corkscrew? Now this did, and it even did kind of I remember when Chuck Warner was doing the corkscrew on the backflip ramp, he was then told to stop doing it. So I wonder, because there's a whole hot conspiracy that allegedly you got to ask for permissions for this kind of stuff. And I wonder if Bryce just did it. He just did it to do it. And I wonder if he got a slap on the wrist for it. But with him landing it and able to drive away, I doubt he even gets punished. It's like, oh, cool. Because I do know he was doing that kickflip move for the longest time, and I think he was told to stop doing that because it was causing damage. But he went out and did a corkscrew on the 8-pack. So I wonder how they handled that. It was an awesome show. That, honestly, was awesome. Sadly, the show did come to an abrupt end with Tristan England's truck breaking on the first hit. It was very sad to see. And yeah, I was very upset about that. I was like, oh, man. He was about to burn it down, too. He was going to burn it down. But those UNOH technicians didn't catch the corner. I wonder if it was even cracked that bad. Shit happens. Stuff like that happens, and it sucks to see. It was a fun show. It was probably the best show they've had post World Finals, which I think this is the only one post World Finals. It was exciting. And with this level of talent that is on the field already, I can already tell that the 2027 series is going to be an absolute banger. And I believe I will be doing more of this style content. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you enjoy my little reviews on the shows? Because I mean, I want to turn this into like a little like ESPN, like, oh, breakdown. We're going over the show. It's post game conversations here. It would be really cool. We get this channel big enough. I'll call in. I'll be like, yo, how'd your freestyle go? Like, what did you think you could do better? That would be sick. I do think I'm going to do more of these. Let me know, comment down below if you did enjoy this. I thought it was really fun, and I do believe I'm going to do more in the future. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like, subscribe. Yo, let's get this channel popping, baby. If we can get this channel up to like 1,000 subs, I believe we have an advantage to go higher. As in, I can get good guests on. I can convince some people to allow some people on the show. So, subscribe and share with a friend, because I need the numbers to convince somebody to let me have people on. This part's kind of for that one person who's watching. But be sure to subscribe. I do appreciate you all for hanging around this far of the video. If you did, I love you. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.